Hey, what's going on, guys? TheHORROman back with my review of the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Test audiences. Seldom right and wrong again. First of all, let me just say, obviously, this here is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is an exclusive, limited edition German release. Clearly, the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre was just released today on Netflix, so there is no physical release just yet. As a matter of fact, as of right now, from what I've heard, Netflix has no intention of putting out a physical release ever, which is extremely disappointing. But who knows? We'll see. Only time will tell. I could hardly sleep last night. I was so excited to watch this new movie. I've been really digging these horror requels as of late, between Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills, Scream, and even Candyman. And by the way, guys, the town that dreaded sundown did it first, before Halloween 2018. That requel was released in 2014. TCM, while not one of my favorite horror franchises, is one of the most consistent in my opinion. There isn't a single TCM film I don't enjoy. Well, let me just say, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 is by far, and it's not even close, it is by far my favorite TCM sequel. With that being said, of course, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 will always have a special place in my heart, because up until this point that has been my favorite TCM sequel. As a matter of fact, I consider it my personal favorite TCM film overall. Objectively though, this new Texas Chainsaw Massacre is probably the best sequel, the best follow-up to the original. I say that because when you look at the other follow-ups to the original, they don't necessarily follow the original. I guess Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 does in a way, but obviously that one has a whole different vibe. TCM 3 is basically a remake more than it's a sequel. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation is the same thing. It's a sequel, but it really doesn't follow the original. Even Texas Chainsaw 3D, which I love, isn't as good of a follow-up as this new one. Many people will probably compare it to Halloween 2018, but I'd say it's more like the Halloween Kills of the TCM franchise. It has everything you could want in a TCM film, and in a slasher film. With the exception of maybe some gratuitous nudity, it checks off all the boxes. As you probably know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 features the return of Sally Hardesty, the final girl of the original. Again, people will probably compare the storyline to Halloween 2018, but I say TCM did it better. I think it just works better in this universe. I don't want to go into great detail about that because I don't want to spoil anything. Leatherface is as scary as ever, and I love his new face. There are some great nods to Tobe Hooper's original in this film. I really like the setting. The kills are incredibly brutal, and exactly what I wanted to see. The bus massacre is phenomenal. My jaw hit the floor during the final seconds of the film. And be sure to watch all the way through the end credits, because there's a bonus scene. But why didn't test audiences like the movie? My only theory is the people watching it in those test audiences are big supporters of cancel culture. Because watching this new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we see firsthand that Leatherface doesn't give a fuck about being canceled. This is not Black Christmas 2019, which I really did not like. This is not Candyman 2021, which I did enjoy but had a bit of an overstated agenda in my opinion. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 is old school slasher horror. I know I haven't given much away about the synopsis, but that's because I really want you guys to watch it. This sequel is something special. It's a sequel done right. Maybe we can eventually get Netflix to release it on physical media if we talk highly of it. There's no reason not to. If you're a horror fan, you should definitely like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Have you watched it yet? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. And don't forget guys, tonight on my channel, the Super Slash Bros will be watching it live. I seriously cannot wait to watch this again. I'm super hyped about it. Please be sure to stop by and watch along with us. Until then, thanks for watching guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind, subscribe.